Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am super excited to introduce you guys to Kaz. This is my beautiful little baby boy. He was born November 21st at 12:48 a.m. and he is just the most perfect little man on the planet, and I am really excited to tell you guys all about what we've been up to for the last month. So keep on watching if you're interested. So Kaz was born weighing 6 pounds 15 ounces. He was 20.5 inches long, and he was born perfect and healthy. He was born via C-section. It was an emergency C-section, was not planned, but he came out healthy, and that's really all that matters. So because he was born via C-section, we ended up having to stay in the hospital for 3 days. And it was actually really nice. The hospital was really, really awesome. All the nurses were amazing. Hi, are you waking up? And they treated us very well. So our whole experience with the hospital was really nice. Of course, it was hard because I was recovering from a C-section after 21 hours of labor, and my body was just sore and in a lot of pain, and my incision was very painful, and I was exhausted from being awake all night, and for 3 days, the whole time that we were there. And but in general, it was a really good experience at the hospital. During those first 3 days, Kaz had lots of exams. He had the hearing test, which the nurse said that he passed with flying colors. He also had a heart rate test and a blood pressure test. He also had another blood test that tests for all sorts of different diseases and things, and he passed everything perfectly. So we're really happy about that, of course. And he's just super healthy, and the pediatricians that came to see him every day in the hospital all checked him and all said that he was just super healthy, and his lungs sounded great, and his heart sounded great, and everything was just perfect, which is such a relief too, because I know that there's a lot of issues sometimes with babies that are born via C-section because they don't get pushed out through the birth canal, so they don't get all of the mucus and all of that like pushed out of their lungs like they're supposed to. So it was a huge relief to hear that his lungs sounded perfect, and he was sneezing a lot and hiccuping a lot in the hospital, but apparently that is normal, and especially for C-section babies because they just have a little bit more mucus in their lungs. So we left the hospital. Hi, honey. I know. You okay? He likes to grunt a lot. So we left the hospital on the 3rd day of us being there. Well, technically it was the 4th day of us being there because I got there on a Monday. We left on a Thursday. But the Thursday that we left was Thanksgiving, so we got to come home for Thanksgiving. We got here really late and we weren't actually celebrating anything. But we got to be here, and that was our first night home, and he slept like a champ, and we did really well. I, of course, was in a lot of pain from my C-section and healing, and that whole healing process has just been so painful, a lot worse than I thought it would be. Well, and then I also wasn't expecting to have a C-section, so I wasn't expecting to, you know, be recovering through major abdominal surgery while I'm taking care of a newborn. But thankfully, he has been like the sweetest baby. I know. He's just like the sweetest baby, and he sleeps so good, and he eats really good, and I just feel so lucky because of that. Oh, as I'm saying that, you start crying. Hi. What's wrong? You want to come over and say hi? Okay, I got you. I got you. Oh goodness. Ooh. Okay. You can come say hi. Hi. This is Kaz. And why did you wake up mad? You're always such a happy guy. You're always such a happy guy. Hi, honey. So as I was saying, he is just the sweetest little man on the planet. I think he might have woken up hungry, so we might have to take a break here. Oh, goodness. Really? Yeah, are you hungry? Oh, big yawn. That's a big yawn. You're just still tired, huh? Are you just still tired? Yeah, we should take a break. We're gonna take a break. So, as I was saying, he has just been the sweetest little boy. He eats so good and he sleeps so good, which has just been such a blessing. I mean, of course, there's days where he wakes up more often than others, but in general, he is just such a good sleeper. He has been able to latch right from the beginning, which was super awesome. I was really worried that we would have latching problems or, that I wouldn't be able to breastfeed. Thankfully, my milk has come in really strong and he has latched perfectly. So, and when it comes to breastfeeding, we have done a really good job, both of us. And the one thing, though, that I was not expecting at all, even though I had heard how painful it was, hi, honey. Yeah. I had heard how painful it was and how painful your nipples and everything get from breastfeeding, and I didn't realize that it would be so bad, and it was really bad for a while. I am now 5 weeks postpartum, and you are 5 weeks old, yes. And finally it's starting to feel like better. So it's taken a long time to not hurt, and of course it still hurts when he latches, but it's so much better. They're not cracked and bleeding anymore. Where are you going? Where are you going? They are not cracked and bleeding anymore, so it's just like a huge difference and so much better than it was. So we are happy about that, huh? You want to eat your bush? Yeah. Another thing that has been just so amazing is, even though everyone says that babies this young don't smile on purpose, I know for a fact that he is. And he is just the smiliest little man. And when I talk to him, he smiles. And when my husband talks to him, he smiles. And it's just been so beautiful to see every day and to wake up to a happy boy every day. And life is just so amazing. It's been hard and it's tiring, and everything that comes along with taking care of a newborn. It's painful. Healing from surgery was really painful, but it's so worth it. And at the end of the day, or actually the whole day, getting to see this little face it just makes everything so worth it. So we are so happy about that, huh? So for his first week appointment, his very first pediatric appointment that he had was at 1 week old, and he had actually already gained all of his weight back, and he had even gained more. So he was born at 6 pounds 15 ounces, and after the first week he was already at 7 pounds 3 ounces, and the doctors were super happy that he had already gained his weight back, and he was gaining even more, which was a really good sign that breastfeeding was going really well. He is exclusively breastfed, so all of his weight and everything he was gaining was just from my milk, which was really awesome. Then he had another appointment at 2 weeks, and at that appointment he had already gained even like another 10 ounces. So he was at 7 pounds 13 ounces, and we have not had another doctor's appointment since, so we are not sure how much he weighs now. But as soon as we have another appointment, we will come on here and tell you guys. But if he keeps gaining 10 ounces every week, then he's got to be up there now, huh? He's getting a little chunky. I love that he's starting to get a little bit of chunk. You want this? Want it? No, that's okay. And whoa. Oh my goodness, you okay? Are you okay? He's starting to get like a little bit of fat, like, oh, it's okay, honey. Look, there you go. There you go. Okay, we're gonna take another break. So I was saying that I love the fact that he is gaining some weight and starting to look kind of chunky, because I love chunky babies. I can kind of see that he has like a little bit of chunk like on his wrist and right under his chin, and it's really cute, and he's starting to get like little rolls on his legs, and who doesn't love that? So we are so happy. This whole month has been such a roller coaster of amazing emotions and happiness, and my husband has been so amazing. And I don't know if you guys watched my last video, but he was really sick and actually continued to stay sick up until maybe like a week ago. And even though he was so sick, he was still taking care of us, and I was healing from surgery, so I was just basically in bed, and he was having to be up all night and all day and take care of all our animals and take care of me and take care of Kaz, and he has just been such a champ. So I am so thankful for my husband, because I don't know what I would have done had he not been here. He has been so amazing. So thank you, baby, if you're watching. So I think that might be all I had to update you guys on. Baby is now 5 weeks old. We kind of have been trying to film all week so that we could try to get it when he was 4 weeks old to do the month update, but we just, life is just crazy when you have a newborn, so we didn't get a chance to do that sooner. But I hope that you guys enjoyed our story, and please let me know if you have any questions. If you also have a newborn, tell me all about your story and how your first month or 2 or 3 have gone. We have luckily done really well, so fingers crossed that everything continues to go really well. So yeah, please give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Can you give him a thumbs up? No? Okay. Give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, and then subscribe with the circle somewhere if you see it, if not with the little red button down below, and leave me a comment if you are a new mom and let me know how things are going for you. And I hope that you guys all have a wonderful day, and thank you so much for watching. Bye. Can you say bye? Bye. Hey, happy boy. Kaz. Whoop. Hi, Andy. Who's my happy boy? Hi. Hi, Happy. Hi, Happy. Oh.